You like to cope and say that you've tried going to the gym and that your genetics don't allow you to build muscle. And blame it on external factors, however, you've never stayed consistent, and whenever you do go to the gym, you don't even put much effort into your sets or your reps. My life as a kid was always the boring little 6-year-old kid, well, at least the modern 6-year-old kid that just played video games. He focused on instant gratification. He went to sleep very late. He was depressed, and I like to cope and be like, oh no, this is what makes me happy and this is what I want to do when I grow up. However, it wasn't until I actually started to discipline myself, I started self-improvement, that I actually became happier and much, like a lot happier with myself. And specifically with taking care of yourself, I mean delaying gratification by working out, getting in shape. That actually made a big change in my life, and I've never ever been happier with myself. Ever. And this is only the beginning. And I think that this is some place that absolutely everyone must start in. Whether their goals have nothing to do with fitness, either way, fitness and having a good looking body is very important no matter what, because it benefits every single area of your life. The easiest way to put this is that you must get in shape if you want to actually achieve greatness and achieve your goals in life. I already know, and I can already tell that there's many people out there disagreeing with me, saying that, oh no, it's vague to chase attractiveness and it's not important to fitness because fitness is not for me and I don't like it. This is just cope. All of these body positivity movements, all this love yourself because we're all beautiful, all this bullshit was created by weak men and women who use this as an excuse to not get in shape, to not put in the work and actually make a change in their life. A lot of people like to cope and create a false reality and sugarcoat it and be like, oh no, it's okay because we're all beautiful and this and that. This is all bullshit because people don't like to face reality. They don't like to hear the truth nowadays. They're sensitive and they get triggered way too easily. Not only that, but they judge people like us, men like us who actually want to improve ourselves, and they call us toxic masculine men. They call it toxic masculinity, and they're like, oh no, you should be okay with who you are and none of this. I'm not telling you to change who you are. I'm telling you to improve who you are. I get so freaking fed up by these people that are like, oh no, it's okay because you should be however you are and you should love yourself. You should love your body. It's body positivity. No, it is fucking not. This is simply cope. That is it. Because all of these body positivity shit movements, these were all made by people who were like, oh well, I don't want to stop eating donuts, so I'll just change the rules of what an attractive man is, so that way I'll fit in, and that'll make me feel better about myself. I'll just change the rules, and that way I don't have to put in the work. And then I'll start calling everyone else who is actually putting in the work. I'll start judging them and make little kids believe that they're the bad guys, that they're the bad ones. When in reality, these people are the ones that are harming them. Whenever you tell your friend, whenever you don't tell him the truth, whenever he's obese or he's fat, you're hurting him more in the long run. It is better to tell him the truth. And yes, the truth might hurt. However, if you tell him the truth in the moment, it might hurt in the moment, but in the long run, you'll be doing them a big favor by giving them a much more amazing life. With a better physique, actually happy with themselves. Their body is a lot healthier, and they live a lot longer. And this benefits everyone around them. Because it is simply not vague to chase good looks, to look masculine. This is something that a lot of times even some of my siblings, they thought of it as being vague, or if you just want to show off. However, this is the complete opposite. Why is it not vague? Because a strong masculine physique takes discipline. It takes hard work ethic to achieve. And this ties back to what I said earlier. Don't you think that someone with a strong masculine physique, he's obviously gonna be more disciplined, he's gonna have a better work ethic than someone that doesn't take care of himself at all. So obviously he's more likely to achieve his goals. So it benefits you in your goals, in your life, in your social life, because you're happier with yourself. You're more kind, you're more attentive, you're more conscious. And then these weak people want to come here and judge us and tell us that we're vague, we're wrong for trying to help others, help young men to improve themselves and actually make a change in their life. You will be a lot more happier, a lot more confident, a lot more likely to achieve your goals. Because you have earned it. Do you see how delaying gratification works? When someone is not happy with themselves, and they're just sitting at home, and they wish that, oh, I wish that I was happier. How are you gonna be happy if you haven't earned it? You haven't put in that work. Keep this in mind. These body positivity people, they don't realize that they're harming a lot more people. They're harming a lot more than they think. And they actually believe that they're doing any good in this world, because a strong masculine man with a strong good looking physique, that reflects that man's work ethic, his discipline, how good of a man he is. And that does not hurt anyone. It in fact helps him as well as everyone around him. Don't allow anyone to tell you that you're wrong for trying to look good, for trying to improve yourself, for trying to be a stronger, more masculine man, for your family, for yourself, for anyone around you. Because you must build your physique like a strong masculine man. Because just imagine that you started delaying gratification. You actually started putting in the work. You started to hit the gym. Maybe you don't know what you're doing at the beginning, but you stay consistent. And then as the weeks pass by, you start putting in more effort in the sets, and you actually know what you're doing. You get a well-structured workout plan, and then you start looking in the mirror, and you look at yourself in the mirror, and you're happy. You smile, and you're like, wow, I built some muscle. I'm happy with myself. And then that encourages you to go out and speak to your crush, and she loves you. This is truly beautiful, and I wish this for you. I wish that you make the decision to give that to your future self. Because most people will just take the easy way out. They'll ignore this. They'll change absolutely nothing. They'll stay depressed, and the worst part is that they'll blame it on other people. And they'll call other people wrong for trying to help them to become better. Choose between those two and do it for your future self.